Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm so happy that you're here. I've been meaning to do this one for a little while, so I have all of my things compiled, and we're going to do a Glossier review today of the items I have and talking about their new Monochromes eyeshadow. So, if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. Somebody's doing something outside, so hopefully you all don't hear that. But I'm Mackenzie. I'm so happy that you're here. I love makeup, bags. You can see those behind me. Fun, beautiful things, and being creative with that. So we're gonna go and take a look at Glossier today. They are a self-proclaimed vegan, cruelty-free brand. I know there's a whole bunch going on with that in the world of makeup, the discussion around that. So I'm gonna put that out there, take it as you will. One of the big things that I feel like they kind of do is like that, I mean, their name is Glossier, right? Like, they're going for that dewy kind of almost no makeup look, but also like you can tell you have makeup. Sometimes it depends on which way you're going, but I feel like that's kind of how it started. They've added on a lot more makeup. They have an eyeshadow now that's new, so we're gonna take a look at that. I don't have everything, but I have, I think, 6 things we're gonna go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm gonna talk through 6 items today. These are kind of my favorites. I don't have their like skin tint or anything like that, so I did use, I have that done already. I went with the super dewy skin tint from Revlon. I have that one on today because I figured that was a nice dewy base. It's kind of going to go with what we're looking for. And then my Thrive concealer on as well. And we're just going to hop in and do the rest of it. So before we get started and go any further, my lips are super dry. I think it's because winter's coming, so I'm going to start by putting this on, and then at the end we'll do the other lip because I want to give this time to kind of be on for a little bit. And I might even have to blot it off because the balm.com that I'm going to go with here, so this is the box. It has some pretty, you know, we got the Glossier on that side. This one's the rose, so it's got rose petals. So this one I just got recently. This is the rose ones. So this is what they look like. I have it in mango and birthday cake too. So the one thing with this is you do have to use your finger, right? You can see, and as I kind of squeeze it out, you can kind of see there's a little bit of a pink tint to this rose one. Come on, focus. Let me put that down so it focuses on my hand. There we go. You can kind of see there's a little bit of a pink tint. The main one's like a little pinky orange, but it doesn't really leave a tint, and the birthday cake has glitter in it. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that on as we get going. This one definitely smells like rose. I really like this one. I like rose. So I love this one. Again, if you don't like using your fingers for it, that's maybe the one kind of downfall, but otherwise this is one of my favorite balms and kind of chapsticks that I use. It really does help to nourish and moisturize. I used it a lot last winter and I loved it, and I can't find my mango and birthday cake. I've mentioned that in previous videos. I still don't know where they are when I moved to this house, and it's really upsetting me, so that's why I got this rose one. I was like, I need one, I had it, so I had to order this one, and I'm hoping my other 2 show up, but we'll see. So we're gonna go ahead and put some makeup on, and then at the end I'll kind of talk some final thoughts and pricing on these things. Let's start by finishing up my face. So I'm gonna start with, I think I want to start with the blush so you can see the blush color, and then I'm gonna do, I have like samples of their Solar Paint, which is their bronzer, so I'm gonna use one of those as well today. But let's take a look at the blush. So this is the Cloud Paint. This is the box it comes in, which is just kind of cool. I like their packaging, so that's why I have something in their packaging. But so here it is. This is the Cloud Paint, and then this one is in Haze, which I really like. I've used Puff. You've seen it in some of my other videos probably. I had it on in them, and I think I mentioned it. It's a really light pink, and then Storm, which is a much deeper pinkish red, burgundy. So I can kind of swatch those 2 out for you a little bit too. But this again has, you know, just kind of a tube ending, and sometimes I like to just kind of put it on my wrist to dot it out. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my wrist here. Ooh, or a lot. Okay, we're running with a lot today. but I'm gonna put the lid on. This is Haze. Now, I'm gonna dab it onto my cheeks a little bit, and then I'm gonna blend it out. We're gonna have a lot today, because I pulled out a lot. Okay, I know that looks crazy. I'm gonna grab a blush brush though, and it blends so beautifully. Do you see that? And it can be built up as much or as little as I want. I'm gonna start light and then I might add some more. But I like to dab it on first and then move it. If I put it right on the brush, it's hard to control. I feel like I just get a lot of it. So I kind of dab it out. That's why I put it on my wrist, and then I can blend it. See that? The dots are gone. I feel like that's probably good. I don't want to go too crazy with the blush. I like it on my cheeks though, especially fall and winter. Like, you have rosy cheeks, but I'm gonna put a little bit more back here, I think, on both sides. So that's Haze on me. And honestly, I love it. It's like a perfect little berry color. And a little bit goes a long way. Like that dot, I still have a whole bunch left. So a little bit definitely goes a long way. I'm gonna just kind of smear some of that onto the back of my wrist right now. Kind of do a little swatch for you there. It's not gonna be the most beautiful swatch because I'm trying to blend it so you can see what it would look like if I build it up and then blend it out. Okay. So there's a couple kind of builds and then it can fade. So you can do a whole bunch with that. And then, uh-oh, where is my napkin? I'll be right back. I gotta grab a tissue. I gotta grab a wipe so that way I can wipe this off and not interfere with the different swatches. Okay. My framing, I think, just jumped a little bit. I kicked my camera as it's coming back. But, so I wiped that off and I decided to just do those other swatches for you. So if we go across here, I have, up here I have Storm. That's our deeper one here, and you can see it can really build up and then it can fade out. Wow, you can see all the lines in my wrist too. This is Haze, the one that's on my cheeks, and then this is Puff. It's this lighter pink color. So those are the three that I have that I really like. And they can kind of, you know, they're nice. They blend down. You can see that Haze I didn't go crazy with today because I wanted kind of more of a natural look, but it gives me that berry look as well. And I chose Haze because it kind of goes with my undertones and the colors of my lips. And all three of these do. So that's why I've got these pinky colors, because I have pink undertones. So I went with the more pinky ones. Let's do the bronzer next, the Solar Paint. In this, I'm not sure which color I want to go. So I just have a sample of this one. I haven't used this before, so this one's new. The other stuff I've used before, everything else that I have here, but this one I haven't. So we're gonna do, and I just have like the sample that they sent me. This is their deepest one. What is that? Volt, Heat, Ray, and Flare. Okay, so those are, I'm thinking probably Flare and or Ray for me. So I'm just gonna go with that. And let's see, oh, I don't know. This one is a cream, whereas the other one is more painty. Like this is, it feels similar though, but they call it a cream. I don't know. I'm gonna put it up here. That kind of looks like my same skin tone, doesn't it? I feel like it does. But I'll put a little bit here, a little bit here. I'm just gonna use my bronzer brush to blend it, and I might just take this off the thing actually, because with this I'd probably put it on my wrist again as well. So I'm just going to grab this one off of my little sampler pad there. I do like that. I feel like it gives me less harsh lines on like some of my powder bronzers do, because it really just blends so beautifully. And for fun, we're going to take Ray as well, which is a little bit deeper, and see, that one's definitely a lot deeper. Kind of use it almost more of a contour. All right. I do like that. I might have to get myself one of those. And I might go, I don't know. I kind of like Ray because it gives me more of that contour look, but it's definitely bronzy. It's a bronzer. So it'd be a bronzer if I did that way. But Flare, as I lose my tan, as we get into winter, might be better too. So I like that. That looks good. All right, we are going to keep moving then. The next thing I have is some eyes. So, because we've gone through 3 so far? Yes, okay, I'm just making sure I'm keeping count. So we're gonna move into the eyeshadow next. That'll be the next thing in the routine. The monochromes are new. These are brand new from Glossier. They come in 10 shades. I went with 1 shade because I felt like the swatches online seemed to do pretty well. So I was like, well, I'll compare my 1 shade that I would normally wear, one that I feel comfortable with, that I know looks good on me, and look at the formula. And then, you know, you guys can always check shades and everything that you would want. So this is what it looks like. It's a, are you metal? I think it's metal. Yeah, that's metal. And here's the box that it came in, if you're interested, but there it is, with fuzz on it. It dropped behind my desk earlier, I'm gonna be honest with you. So the monochromes, it's 3 of the same color in 3 different, a matte, a satin, and a shimmer. So 3 different finishes, same color. I went with, this one's called Heather. It's that kind of mauve-y color that I love. It has, this mirrors can come out, and the pans are also replaceable too. So we'll talk about that when we talk pricing and everything. But that is that. Let's go like that so you can kind of see it better. Okay, so we have the matte, the satin, and the shimmer. I've worn this one, and they're really pretty colors. The payoff is nice, but by the end of the day, it did crease a lot, kind of creased away. So if you're looking for a long wear, we'll see. We can talk about that in a second. The shimmer is totally worth it though, in my opinion. So I'm gonna grab, where's my brush? Like, I wanna use this brush. One of my SL Miss Glam brushes. This one is the Precise Eyes, this one's 5. I'm gonna start with the, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna start with the satin. Kind of all over, because I like shimmer and I like a little bit of satin. So I'm going with the satin all over. And I'll swatch these for you once I'm done. And after I finish the satin, I'm gonna go matte in the crease and shimmer in the corner. I'll kind of go through this quickly and then talk about it. Okay, so there it is. I love the shimmer. I absolutely love the shimmer. So I'm gonna swatch it on the other wrist. I'm gonna go with the matte here. And as I'm swatching it, so the one thing that is interesting to me is that, you know, they are all the same color. So if you want to build some depth with different colors, that's kind of hard to do. Here are my swatches. Oh my goodness, my wrist. I gotta get better at these swatches, sorry. So the matte, satin, and shimmer. And that shimmer, like you can see how it catches the light there. Oh my goodness, I love this shimmer. The shimmer is totally worth it, but they're gone now. I just went like this and they're practically gone. They do kind of crease away after a while. They stay for a couple hours and then they're on. So just keep that in mind, but seriously, I love this shimmer. Like this shimmer is worth it for me. All right, the last thing that I have before we go to the lip is brows. I've been using this one forever. I have an empties of it. When I do an empties video, this is like, I've rebought it. This is the Boy Brow. It is my favorite brow product. Absolutely love it. I have it in the brown. Are you just called brown? You're just called brown. It's got this nice little spoolie on it. Boom, done. This is my go-to brow product 100% of the time. I'm gonna quickly buzz through my eyeliner and mascara. I'm using my Thrive mascara and Fenty eyeliner. I don't have Glossier's eyeliner just because I don't know, I've really been liking the Thrive one. I might try the Glossier mascara at some point. Did I say eyeliner? I think I did, I meant mascara. But for now I have this. So I'm just gonna quickly hop through these two and then we'll talk some final thoughts. All right, so I have that on. I blotted off a little bit of the balm because it's still really balmy before I put on the Ultra Lip. I have this one in Vesper. And I've used it a lot, so it doesn't have the nice tip anymore, but that's Vesper, and it just kind of goes with the haze theme, so. All right, there it is. It's really glossy, shiny, hydrating. So, adds a bright pop to this look. We're gonna quickly run through some of these things and then that'll be that. So, I'm gonna start the order I went on. So the balm.com, 100% recommend this. I absolutely love this. It is great. It is my favorite chapstick. $12, comes in 8 flavors. It's a universal skin salve is what they say, but use on lips, cuticles, elbows, on your friends, anywhere that needs some love. So I love it, 100%. Recommend that. Next is the Cloud Paint. It's a really fun formula. It's different, you know, it's a liquid, it's a paint, but I like it. You know, sometimes I prefer just like a cream or a powder in a pot where I can just go. This one takes a couple extra seconds, but it's beautiful. It blends out beautifully. I definitely like it. It is $18 for the Cloud Paint, and it comes in 8 different shades. I showed you 3 today. The Solar Paint comes in the 4 that I showed you. That is $20 for the 4 shades for that cream bronzer, or yeah, cream bronzer, but it comes in a paint thing just like the Cloud Paint, and it was pretty liquidy. It blended really nicely too. There's no sharp lines with that. So those are both good. I really like them. They're not like 100% you have to have, but if you're into liquid blushes, then yeah, this is a great one. The Solar Paint I really like today. I haven't had a lot of experience with that, so I can't give a solid review on that one. Next, what do we do? The eyeshadow, the Monochromes. And I've kind of talked about this already. It's beautiful. I love that shimmer. The shimmer is worth it to me, but if I'm going all day long and want it to last all day, it's not gonna do that, okay? It's just not. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you want it for a couple hours for an event, 100%, I'm obsessed with this shimmer, but it's not gonna last all day. And honestly, I would like more than 1 shade, personally, to build up my look. It almost looks muddy with all the same shades on to me. It's a really pretty color, but I probably would have wanted to get the tan and maybe do that in the satin and then build the crease and the shimmer with the with Heather here, the mauve color. But if you like it all in one shade and you're 100% set with that, then that's great for you. Okay, so you can take that or leave it. The things that bother me might be something you're looking for. But seriously, that shimmer is amazing. I love the shimmer. Cannot get enough of the shimmer. And it looks like almost a loose glitter, but it doesn't get into my eyes. Amazing. Okay, so that is $22 for this. The refills, you can get refills like I mentioned for $18, and it comes in 10 different shades. Boy Brow, 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, 100% recommend. Favorite brow product, hands down. Comes in 5 shades, including a clear, if you just want it to hold the shape, because it holds all day. It gives it nice color. I love it. $16. 100% recommend. Clear, blonde, auburn, brown, black are your 5 shades. And then the last thing is the newer Ultra Lip. So they have like a Generation G, they have some other lips. This is the newer one, the Ultra Lip. It is definitely glossy. It almost looks like a gloss and a stick. Right? Do you see that? How like glossy it is? And yes, I have the balm under it, but even without that, it's like this. I can, when my lips get like that borderline dry, like they're real dry today, but when they're borderline, sometimes I'll just put this on and it works. Because it works as the color and like kind of like almost a balm in a way. It's hydrating, shine, and color. And that's what they claim, and that's what it does. So I do like that. $18 for 9 different shades. So I know that was kind of a quick run through of my thoughts, but I hope that was helpful for you. If you're trying to decide to get those monochromes, if you want all one color and you don't need it to last all day, 100% go for it, especially if you love shimmer. Yeah. I love Glossier. I love everything that they have. The eyeshadow, I think, is just new for them. It's powdery, you know, it's a powder eyeshadow, and that's not really their thing. They do more the liquids, the creams, and they do those really well. I think the eyeshadow, it's a nice formula. Like, it went on really well. It blends nicely. It just doesn't stay all day. So if you don't need that, it's great. If you do, maybe they'll edit it and update it at some point. Quick note for you. I was going through and editing this and realized I totally forgot to mention something. Also, my hair's drier now, so it's less stringy. If that was bothering you before, that's what it was. I noticed that as I was editing it too, but the one thing I want to mention is that if you do want to get any of these products, like, seriously recommend these two. Start with these two. This is great. I love it. They're all great, okay? The eyeshadow, I just mentioned what was up with that, but the rest of it, I do really like. So if you want to get any of those, the ones that you think would be good for you, you know, based on what I just reviewed, what I said, things that you think will work great for you, if you want to get those, I do have a link for 10% off that I will post below. So you can go ahead and get that as well. All right. So those are my thoughts. I hope that this was helpful for you. If it was, give it a thumbs up. If this is your first time here, please subscribe below. I'd love it if you keep hanging out with me. And have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your day. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.